I haven't done the video in a while, so here we are, Memorial Day 2018, bed one. You might notice that we actually have the soaker lines back in. There's a reason for that. If you look at this, we actually have a bridge between the two, so you can actually stand on it and be able to get to such larger pieces, such as this black cherry tomato. What we had to do was actually brace this thing up because it's so weak. The branches in the wind actually break off, but the fruit on it's pretty good. As you can see, it's braced up as well as can be. Moving on over here to bed three. I'm not sure how this is gonna come out. I usually don't do these late at night. I prefer the morning sun, but there is quite a bit of fruit going on out here. You can see it inside there. Over here on bed three. And the reapers that have been around for quite some time are just exploding. I expect a ton of fruit off this thing. We've got some younglings going on down there, all of which are doing really well. So back to the soaker hoses. The reason why we got those back up is because we've got a whole slew of praying mantis that are actually killing off all the bad bugs. So when it comes down to it, it really boils down to biological warfare. Get the good bugs to kill the bad bugs, and you're ahead of the game. Once again, plenty of fruit. I expect this harvest to be very large. And then if you want to see some serious fruit, you actually got one that's right down there. And you guys might remember the Orbit timers. I'm not a big fan of those, but for a one-off, they work flawlessly. For a second off, I wouldn't recommend them, but we're not using them for primary water delivery. It's all basically supplemental and to help with the biologics, which are the praying mantis. So Seamus's hatch chilies are down here. These three, we got a few more out there, but everything is fruiting. I mean everything. So everything's looking pretty good. And over here we got some lettuce going on. And the avocado trees, not looking all that great. They're getting a little more sun than they need. This one over here, the one on the ground, yeah, not too bad. Got some fruit growing on over there too. Now mind you, this is Arizona. You wouldn't think much would grow out here, but it does. So what we got here is some wood for something that rhymes with a barn door. And then over here we got some strawberries, some of which are coming a little ripe. But anyways, just to give you an idea what's been going on back here. It's not looking too bad at all.